The Pretender. Okay, Holy Spirit, what am I unpacking? And you got me. I thought this was going into the personal library. That's why I turned on the record button. And you're saying post it. Oh my gosh. Spirit. What song? Good morning, Holy Spirit. Good morning. Good morning, Holy Spirit. Good morning, yeah. Good morning, Holy Spirit. Good morning. Good morning, Holy Spirit. Good morning. Good morning, Holy Spirit. The Pretender. Lord, I thought this was going to be a personal talk. It is, but you have me posting these. So I'm helping someone who does have medical concerns. However, the majority, I'm going to say that. Lord, how? Like, don't dodge the point, Cherise. Go to it. Cut it. Okay. Oh my gosh. The pollen is thick out here. I don't really have allergies like that, but dang. Or maybe it's dust. I don't know. But anyways, oh Lord. Okay, so I'm gonna just keep talking like I'm just talking to Spirit. Okay, Spirit. So this person went from saying they could not scramble an egg, needed someone else to do everything, to not ordering, but buying food from the grocery store. I'll just say it, chitlins. Cleaning and washing them, and chitlins is like chitterlings, I guess. So that's an extensive process. Cleaning, washing, cooking, all of that stuff. Cooking hamburgers, making cornbread, coleslaw, all those things. So my heart dropped when Spirit said, hold back. Just hold on. Don't do all of those things. Let them do it. I'm like, oh. Now, they will complain to the entire world that, oh, she didn't do this for me. No. Spirit spoke to my heart, said, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. But I can scramble an egg. No, don't do it. That was my instruction. Okay. So yes, the person was not happy with that, but I have to be obedient over sacrificing everything, right? I have to listen to the Holy Spirit above all things, even when I don't understand. Oh, I made a devotion about feelings earlier. Okay, now it's coming. Now I understand a bit more about why it's not always how we feel, but listening, because we may not understand the purpose or the reason for things. So we have to trust and obey. Trust and obey. So for years, the person has been catered to. Everyone has done everything, and they've, kind of, what's the E word? Enabled them, the behavior, the conduct. And although we want to say yes to people out of compassion, right, Spirit, out of love, out of just helping, out of caring, sometimes that's damage. It's not helping. It's damaging their drive, their will, even their trust in God. Because in their heart and their minds, they're thinking, I'm suffering, I'm not able to do things. for this particular individual, not everyone. And so they shared with me, I don't believe in God. I'm like, oh, okay. They picked up my book, read it, looked it up. I was reading it. Oh, you need to edit this. It needs to be edited. I'm like, okay. It's kind of raw. It's not really finished. These were just my poems, so I'm not even trying to do all that. But anyways, they confessed. I don't believe in God. I'm like, Lord. So going back to the book, after reading the book, it's really a spiritual story that I think invites the spirit in, for those who may not know. God, or believe in God, because it talks about, or shares the plight, I don't want to say plight, the story of a knight who maybe, like others, have a good heart, but still don't trust. Believe in God because of the suffering that they, witness and they see, which is understandable. So not just this person alone, there's others who I am encountering that are suffering, that are sort of distant from God. So when they look at this, they put it down. They can't keep reading it because it's a mirror image of themselves. And I'm thinking, this person's older, over 70. They no longer believe in God. And Lord have mercy, what do I do with that? Because of that, it's not just an unbelief. It comes out in their behavior and their actions and how they treat others, how they treat me, how they view the world. Not even having, I won't do that. Okay. Back to the book. I dodged that one. Or the story of a night. So all they see is, well, you should be selling this. Like, no, it was really meant to be free. I never, was posted. All those poems were just posted over months. So selling anything was not, why I did it or why I was writing. I was just writing like I'm talking now, but God said, or something said, you need to post this. Okay, fine. Otherwise, I would just have my personal. Okay, I won't do that. I won't do that again. Okay, anyways. And it was sent to one of their friends. You should be selling this. You should be making money. I'm like, what about the story? Like, are we even talking about what it's about? Everything is so money motivated. And I think that is as well a blocker into not having or not being able to connect, I would put it that way. Having a diminished view or relationship with the Holy Spirit if we're performing or entertaining or doing it, looking at the, what do you call it? I'm going to what's that word? Um, I don't know. I was thinking of a word, but I'm gonna let it go. If we're just looking at it for material gain. And that's why we're writing, that's why we're singing, that's why we're acting, that's why we're performing. And Spirit had me pull back and listen, tune out, turn off so many things, and observe. And going back to the behavior and the character and the conduct of the person that no longer believes. Well, they say they don't. I don't know if that's 100% true or not, because they were raised Methodist in the church. I'll just say that way. You know, we've gone through denominations and whatnot, but you know, it's, I guess, the Christian church. I don't know. God, just getting so deep, so personal. And I'm avoiding some of the tougher issues. I truly am. Because I was not expecting this. I was just talking to Spirit. It's like, you're still talking? No. Oh, God. But, okay, the behavior and the conduct. The personality. Switches a lot. When there's more than one, there's the one that you show to certain people, maybe to your family members, to your friends, to certain individuals, and without the accountability, without a belief in a source, in God, I would put it that way, in a sovereign God, a sovereign power, in love. Not just out of respect. For me, that's my journey. It's not just one of reverence. It's not one just, oh, I'm afraid that I'll get in trouble if I break a rule. Like, no. It's more like, I don't want to break love's heart, so I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to disappoint the Holy Spirit, because I know it loves me and it wants what's best for me. And that is my filter. My filter. If the Spirit was looking, was right there, which it is, you know, what would it say? How would I look? You know, how would it feel? How would I feel? So if I no longer had that, then yeah, I would probably do stuff, engage in things that really aren't too right at all. So blocking out that flow would allow me to engage in whatever, do things that I know aren't right, treat people, have different faces and personalities, because who's going to check it? Who's going to check me? No. Because I really don't think rules really change the heart of a person. It's love. I don't go into a classroom and sit down and, you know, do my lesson, listen to the teacher, because I don't want to break the rules that are posted, like be quiet, you know, don't copy off your classmates' paper or whatever, don't cheat, raise your hand. No, I sit down because I want to learn. I want to hear what the teacher is saying. I want to grow. Those rules are posted because there are disruptions or disruptors. I don't know if that's even a word. But honestly, it would be so much better if they didn't have to even post those things, if we just all listened and came prepared and ready and open. So if there is a rule posted, yeah, I may be quiet, but inside, you know, not me, hopefully not me, But I would say, in general, it's not necessarily changing the heart of the student if they're just obeying the rules. But again, it's not heartfelt. Because once you leave that teacher's classroom, you go to the next one, it could be something different. Or you go outside of that classroom or that school, you could just, you would switch, you would turn, you would change. So Spirit, the behavior and pretending. Yeah, and being your vessel. Being your vessel. I have to listen. I have to let you flow, even if I'm like, Lord, what? You don't do that. Step back. Okay. Ding. And it doesn't mean that there aren't false accusations in stepping back. Because what the Spirit is telling me, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to, don't touch that. That person may say, oh, they didn't do this for me, blah, 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 blah. And, they're everything but a child of God. The devil falsely accusing me of things when it's them